245. And this is the thing when it comes to the heavyweight division, man. Sometimes I feel like we be trying to make it into this major sport of football or basketball where our heavyweights have to be 6'8", 6'9", and it's like when we really look at it, some of our best heavyweights, they hovered around 6'3" to 6'4" to 215. Muhammad Ali comes into mind. Joe Frazier comes into mind. Like some of the best. Of course, we had the big dogs with George Foreman, but even Mike Tyson was a small. Like some of the greatest heavyweights, their physique, the way they were compacted when it comes to how they moved, they were never really that big. And it's almost as if as recent we've been trying to change that narrative. And it's like Jared Anderson, he really kind of fits into that perfect, compact. Usyk is kind of bringing that back against Joshua. When Joshua came in the game, everyone was saying Joshua was the perfect physique for a heavyweight, all this stuff. Usyk 6'3", 2, he came up from cruiserweight. He had to put on the pounds for 235. Did what he did. Jared Anderson is 6'3", 6'4", man. 235, 240, man. Deontay Wilder, I always get so upset when I talk about Wilder, man. I think he had the worst advice in the world when they told him he needed to bulk up for his last 2 Tyson Fury fights. I don't think he needed to. I think he should have stayed at 215. Like, I think in this particular sport, how it's made, like I like to, this is such a weird comparison, but I like to compare boxing to basketball. Why? Nothing specific. But what I do like to say is the most successful big men in the game today and how the game has changed are these guys who are 6'8", 6'7", 6'9", but they have a lower body weight, 215, 220, 230. They're able to carry around easily because they're able to be agile. They're able to move around. I see heavyweight the same way. I think, yeah, that's fine. The taller you are, the better. Yeah, because you have athletic attributes that are going to work in your favor. That's beautiful. The heavy you are is a problem. And I think that's the problem. I think that's where the discrepancy comes, me personally, where I have a problem with some of these new age heavyweights, or the idea of what you need to be as a new age heavyweight, where it's like, all right, you need to be this tall, but you also need to weigh this much. It's like, nah, man, a lower weight helps when it comes to these guys, because that's the type of field that they're in. That's the type of sport that we're talking about. That's the type of exercise that we're alluding to. It requires a lower body weight. It requires something where it's like, okay, I can be 6'7", 6'8", whatever the case may be, but if I'm 215, 213, I can, be able to do what I need to do throughout these rounds. That's my personal opinion. And people don't really acknowledge that.